Good morning everybody, welcome to day 3. Rob from Wild Camper channel and myself from the Camp Life Bushcraft channel have been walking the southwest coastal path and wild camping en route. This was our pitch for last night. It wasn't the perfect place, being honest. You know, we got stuck between loads and loads of caravan parks further down the coast, and it was dark by the time we got here, and this was the best opportunity. Pitching in the dark is it is what it is. We had to just say this'll do. We started at Monkton Wild, we walked down to the coast to Charmouth, and then we've walked along the coast from Charmouth. Yesterday we took in the Golden Cap and we did several sort of rocky peaks as we go along. It's flattened right off at the moment. I can't see around the corner, so I don't know what's to come. But I think, from memory, the coastal path cuts inland a bit now and then comes back out again. So that could be today's mission, but we'll see what it does. We got coffee, I got some muesli to eat in a minute, and then we're going to hit the trail. Fitness wise, my feet are doing good, but my shoulder muscles are a bit sore from the bag, and my calves feel like bricks at the moment. They're really knotted up, but a bit of walking will loosen them up. Rob's suffering with a couple of little blisters on his sort of toes, but other than that we're okay. I say we've done 2 days solid walking, not covered massive distances. I think we've probably in total we've done about 25 miles, but it's been very good, to be fair. Really enjoyed yesterday. It was a glorious day. I got a little bit sunburnt as well. I need to find some water today as well. I've got about 1 litre left and I'm about to drink some of that, and I need to make my breakfast and what have you. So hopefully the next town we pass I'll find somewhere with a tap and fill up the water again. But yeah, it's been a really good trip. If you're interested in coastal walks, then yeah, this might help you see that it's quite pleasant. Okay, packs are on, sun cream is on. Geez, it's hot already. It's about 8:30 I think. It's going to be a warm one today. Rob's going for the tactical brolly. I'm just going to stick with sun cream for now. I might deploy the brolly in an hour if it gets too hot, but no trace has been left. Bit of flat grass, that'll spring back. As I said, it's not the ideal camping spot, but it's fine. And yeah, time to move on. Are you ready, Rob?
I think so. Mind is all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, shoulders sore, toes are sore. But yeah, whoa, the brolly's a bit loose. It's all right.
Yes.
We're okay. We've had breakfast. Well, I know. Did you have breakfast?
Yeah, I had the chocolate muesli I made.
We've both eaten, so time to move on.
Let's do a mile and sit down.
Yeah, and have a cup of tea.
Okay, moving on then. Nice gentle beginnings.
Ooh, heavy bag.
These stones are hard going, aren't they?
Not really, I don't like them.
Yeah, thankfully it's only a little way. Oh God, just sink. And we are back on the grass. This is a desolate looking place. Look at that. It's not appealing, even the plant life, you know, the looks dead and rusty. And ironically, the only thing that thrives here is deadly nightshade and this weird cabbagey stuff. We just passed another hiker, and we're walking on gravel again. She said it's not actually that far, this gravel. It's not nice, but just past West Bexington it ends, and that's over a mile away. So we got a mile of gravel trudging. Goodbye. Shout out Burton Outdoors. Well, we've done the desert, and yeah, welcome to the back of the public toilets in West Bexington. This is the side of a wild camping video that you don't see. There's nothing here. That's the last of my water, except for a little tiny bit in my bladder. And yeah, we are tired, hot, hungry. We had visions of getting here and there being a burger place or a cafe or something. There's nothing here at all. There's a cafe type thing that's closed up, and yeah, this is a shady spot. Just cool down a bit. The toilets are filthy. It's not all fantastic views and lovely scenery. It's hard. There's no towns now for quite some way, so I'm going to be going to knock on doors and ask people to look in their hearts and see if they'll fill up my water, because there's a couple of houses, so I'm going door knocking. Yeah, that was a tough morning. This is a disappointing stop. Right, back on the trail. What's it called? West Bexington has redeemed itself. I knocked on the door of a house that had a boxer dog on its sign, and boxer people are nice. So yeah, the lady said help yourself, as she had an outside tap, and so we've all filled up with water. Feeling a lot better about life now, so thank you, Mrs. Lady, and yeah, very grateful. onwards now. The coast path actually now cuts inland for a bit, so we've got to follow a road to the end and then make our way up to, I think it's Abbotsbury Castle. So I think we're going to try and head there for lunch. But yeah, we're going to be road walking. So we'll skip this bit and we'll just get to the castle. Okay, let's go. Well, the coastal path takes us that way, up the hill. Rob said, oh yeah, look at that, that's cool.
That is cool, isn't it?
Mm. It's deep, that is. Holy moly. Dare you to walk across the Iron Grate.
What do I get?
What do you get? You get to leave your bag here. More like, what do I get? I get all your stuff. Well, there's our target for lunch in the distance. And look at the view! Isn't it pretty? Just as Rob walks into shot. Yeah, so just one more hill to beast, and then we're going to stop and take bags off and all that sort of thing.
Glorious.
Yes. It's been a tough morning, our feet are throbbing a little. But anyway, pressing on, let's go. So yes, I was wrong about that, that wasn't it. We got to the top of the hill and there's more hills. So yeah, there it is in the distance. I think we've got to cross the main road and then do a bit more climbing before we're anywhere near it. So it's another mile or two, I think. How's the wild camper doing?
Hot and bothered.
Yeah, struggling today.
Yeah, my feet and that are hurting a little bit. So, and I don't think I found my rhythm yet.
No.
Yesterday we had a good one going, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think once I eat, I'm quite hungry today. I think loads.
You haven't had your lunch yet, have you?
Oh, no, I haven't mentioned it yet. But no, I need something hot inside of me.
Okay, I'll turn it off. Oh, way over there, a little mound on the top is where we were a minute ago. And we've beasted that little bit. Beautiful bit of coastline. And the trig point is just up there in front. Last little push. We are done and done. It is time for lunch. It's a bit windy up here, but we're going to find a little spot and nestle out the wind and in the shade. I'm going to treat ourselves. I'm going to do a bit of a unpack of my bag and sort my kit out and dry my tent off and stuff, peg it out in the sunshine. Isn't this beautiful? This is why we came. Stunning, innit? Stunning. Other than the road, obviously. Right, let's do the trig point. Give it a little tap tap. Little tap tap. Yeah, you in? Stop it.
Look at the lens. It's so dirty.
Point it at that
All
before
right,
the battery dies.
Go on.
You ready?
I've been ready. I was born ready. Cheeky fucking wang. Love you, really. See, I even balanced on my tripod so it won't shake.
Thanks, love. So that was the trig point at Abbotsbury Castle. We've spied a luscious bit of shade. So just making my way down a very steep decline, whatever. And yes, it's lunchtime, so I'm breaking out the rations. And as I said, gonna have a bit of a kit sort out and just do a bit of TLC on my feet and stuff, and we're gonna take an hour or so. But yes, it was a slow start, but we got going in the end and we're going okay now. Right.
It's not going to blow away, is it? Literally getting food on, I'm just like Hank Marvin.
I'm making a YouTube video. Feet are in the air. I've laid out all my kit everywhere, it's all drying off. And I've got a very special treat for lunch. I have lugged a US MRE with me. So for my lunch, I am eating pepperoni pizza, cherry and blueberry cobbler. What else we got in here then? Cheese spread with jalapeno. Oatmeal cookie. And is it? Yeah. Chocolate milkshake. That is fabulous. I did a video on one of these pizza MREs and they are glorious. I'll link that video up there if you're interested, but oh my word, the contents of them is a thing of beauty. I think it's going to be worth the carry. I mean, it's not that heavy because it's all sort of compressed stuff. It's not obviously as light as a dehydrated meal, but it is worth it. What have I carried? 200 grams maybe, this, maybe 300. But I'm about to eat pizza, cookies, milkshake, blueberry and apple crumble, and I'm going to enjoy it. But first, I'm going to have a chocolate milkshake. So, go away and leave me to my lunch. Our lunch is over, and very nice it was too. Yeah, we're both feeling a bit more chipper now. I'm going to sort out, my tent is now dry, and the thermarest is dry, all that sort of thing. It all helps. I've got sun cream on, I powdered my feet, and look at that view. That was our view down the valley for lunch. And, yes, I had pizza. I had the jalapeno crackers. It was glorious, it was. So now we've got to find water again, and we've got to do a few miles because potentially I think we'll be done tomorrow. We want to get to Weymouth, which we could probably get within a few miles of today if we get on and walk rather than sit under a tree. But today was always going to be a slightly more restful day than yesterday, so it's okay. But yeah, if we get to Weymouth, I think that is, we're calling it good there. I think we can get transport links from there to take us back to the car. This trip didn't really have a finished destination. It was as far as we felt like going, and as I've probably said, you know, it was more about enjoying it than it is covering the miles, but we've covered a few miles as well, so it's good. But yes, I'm going to finish sorting my bag out and then we're getting back on the road.
Yeah.
So how you feeling, Rob? You okay?
Yes, I'm good.
Chipper?
I've had some medication, some special little pink pills from Daniel's pack. Feeling good.
Excellent.
Yes, feeling good. Much refreshed after our stop.
Oh, God. Oh, that's a view, isn't it? Look at that. That's Weymouth in the distance. So
sorry, sort of waiting around while someone's asking
It's just disinterested, isn't he? So our plan is now to walk this ridge, clean my camera lens, and I cleaned it last night. I did. And then we're going to walk into Abbotsbury town, try and get some water and a couple of other bits, and then get as close to Weymouth as we can for this evening.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the plan.
Let's track this ridge then, mofo. What is that down there then, Rob? That's the Abbey. Abbotsbury Abbey?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's bloody lovely, that building. And if we cut across, that's Abbotsbury down there. I think so. It is proper lovely up here. Really, really stunning. We've got the kind of backdrop both sides of us up on this ridge, and yeah, we're going to head down there now to Abbotsbury town or village, and over in the distance there, that lovely little building is Abbotsbury St Catherine's Church. But yeah, stunning, stunning area, to quote the famous Dartmoor explorer.
Abbotsbury St Catherine's Chapel.
Abbotsbury St Catherine's Chapel, I'm told. But yes, we're going to head down the hill and see if we can't get a cream tea. Although, to be fair, the wild camper has said to me all along, oh, we'll go in that next town, we'll get some chips and we'll get a burger and we'll get a bacon roll. And I've had none of these things. I've had water.
How far you wouldn't walk to get fish and chips when you so badly wanted them. Yeah, it's all coming off. It was at least 20 metres. If it's not in front of me, here, I'm not going to eat it.
I was a bit tired yesterday.
Right grumpy goose he was.
We walked through a town that was full of horrible people.
Oh, it was awful.
People are all horrible. Except you. But yes.
Well, some of you are horrible because you don't subscribe to me. So
stop it. We walked through a horrible little... oh, I can't speak now. F off. Sorry, John. Yeah, we walked... Oh, I can't bother to explain that.
No, I don't think you should. You've waffled on long enough.
You've waffled on long enough.
Ah, sure, but yeah.
Ah, gee, our spirits are much more lifted now, aren't
I
they,
don't know
Rob?
what was in that pill you gave me, but I'm loving it.
It was ibuprofen, I'll have you know. Double strength. Double... Oh, no, it was the blue one I gave you, wasn't it? That wasn't ibuprofen.
Pink, I just ate it. I didn't even look at the pack. I was so desperate to be...
It was estrogen tablets.
Yeah, well...
Hormone replacements.
We'll have some more of them. Oh, that's a country cow poo.
That's not a river, that's a pond. And it's
water, isn't it?
And it's stunning, Rob.
Stunning.
Stunning.
Absolutely
stunning. Oh, this is Abbotsbury, and it's a beautiful little town, isn't it? Look at these old buildings. It's lovely. This has got a good feel to it. I think we're going to get some food. The old school tea rooms and gardens. I see a tea room. Oh, wow. Public toilets that look clean. Tea room. Please be open, please be open. I thought for a minute that said closed. Thank you, old schoolhouse tea rooms. No.
Operating from the garden today.
Yes.
Look at the time.
Is it open?
4:30.
What time is it now?
I told you it was 4:30.
What time is it now?
4:45.
Oh, gutted.
Some scraps.
Gutted.
Throw some scraps.
That is a pub though. That is a pub.
It's a proper bona fide pub that won't open until 6. What the
Bellini's Bakehouse.
Next.
Right, we're going to see what we can find. That was almost a disappointing trip to this town. We visited, there was about 3 or 4 tea rooms, all shut. Either we missed their opening times by 5 minutes, or they were shut due to COVID, you know, staff shortages. We found a pub shut due to COVID staff shortages, and we found this pub, which a passerby directed us to, and we got here at 5 to 5, and this pub shuts at 5 due to COVID staff shortages. So they kindly filled up our water, gave us a pint and a pack of crisps, and said you can sit in the garden as long as you like. So tip my hat to you, the Swan in Abbotsbury.
And it's very kind of you to let us stay all night.
Yeah, so if any of you are in Abbotsbury, have a pint in the Swan. They're good people.
Yeah, they are good people. They're very friendly.
Anyway, me and my cheerful friend
Oh, happy.
are gonna have a quiet pint together, and we will return to you later. Okay, beer has been drunk. That was probably the finest pint I've had in a couple of years. I don't know why. I actually feel genuinely a little bit drunk. What better time to go
And do a coastal walk.
and do a bit of walking? Ah, that was good. I had a pint, I had a bag of crisps. I can't do my lace up, jeez, man.
Great mate with you.
My bestest camping buddy with me. It's been a glorious trip this with Roberto. If you go over and visit the Wild Camper channel,
Give him some shit.
give him a load of shit. But yeah, pack's going on. We're going to do a bit of walking, find something to camp. Yeah, I just had a little FaceTime call with my wife. That was nice.
He's very excited to get home.
Yeah, going to be going home tomorrow. So we're going to walk tonight, camp, and then a little bit of walking in the morning, and we're done. End of section. Goodbye. Hui. Oh, this feels heavier now. There's water in there.
No, it's not too bad. I'm kind of used to it now. He-Man. I have the power. Am I right? Is that funny?
Can you hear him?
Aye.
Okay. Right. Moving on. Over 10 miles to go. Happy, 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 holy moly. We're going up there. That does not look fun. That looks good. That looks good. That's our direction. Up, up and away. Definitely a bit pissed. Yeah, it's nice temperature now. It's a steep one. Look at that. That's spectacular. That was amazing. So many geese. That was cool. Yeah, sun is just about set. We're still walking.
Well,
we're still hobbling.
which way is it?
Got a bit of a plan, straight on and left. Anyway, yeah, I'll catch you up.
Yeah.
Here we are. We have found water. This is the Fleet and Rodden Hive, which I think is a place where geese come to land, judging by the squadron that went overhead earlier. But yeah, we're on the home stretch, most definitely, and it is very, very beautiful. Beautiful sky behind me. Feeling quite emotional now. Last day or last night, walking through fabulous cornfields, swaying lazily. Cornfields sway lazily. What's that from? And yeah, feeling quite nostalgic about it all. It's been really good. I want to thank the Wild Camper, Rob, for looking after me, getting me through the tough times. And you know, if you want to go look at his channel, he will have a version of this trip up at some stage, so why not go check it out. But yeah, thank you, Rob, for seeing me through, geeing me on when I needed it. Pussy.
Oh, you're getting me all moist.
Anyway, let's do some more walking. It's gonna be dark in about half an hour, so we need to keep pushing on. Well, it's about 10 o'clock and I've got to talk quietly. We found a pitch. We got round to the other side of that body of water, which seemed to go on forever, and bumped into an old couple who said, "Oh, are you looking for a campsite?" And we said, "Yeah." So they led us to their campsite, and the guy waited and opened the gate for us and sort of said, you know, "Oh, there's a tent field and there's only 2 tents in it, so I'm sure you'll be fine, and if you leave early you probably don't have to pay," which we're not going to do. We're going to go find them in the morning and pay. But yeah, he then came back over and said, "Do you lads want a cup of tea or coffee or anything?" Which is so sweet of him. But yeah, so we're on a campsite, and yeah, I think our walk is done. I mean, I'll talk more in the morning, because I just want to say a few things, but yeah, we're in for the night. We are absolutely shattered. Going to have some dinner, which I've got the spicy pork noodles, which look really good in the packet. I hope they taste as good as they look. But yeah, I'm going to eat that, and then I'm going to go and have a shower and get cleaned up. My bed is all ready, so yes, it's food, shower and sleep. So I'll say goodnight now, and we'll talk more in the morning. Okay, good night. Good morning, everybody. So yeah, it's going on for about 8 o'clock now. I've had my coffee, done my business, brushed my teeth, all that sort of thing. So we're going to pack down now because the rains are coming. And yeah, I think we're done. The trip is over. And yeah, I just wanted the last couple of words for those that are interested. This little tent, the Nature Hike Cloud Up 2, performed beautifully as expected. It's a tough little tent and I trust it now. There are some things in my bag that maybe I wouldn't take, because my bag was quite heavy and I kept adding little contingency. Oh, I might need that, I might need that. So I reckon I carried 1 kilo of contingency unnecessary stuff, and there are things that I was glad I had. You know, the medical stuff I had. Rob had some blisters on his feet and I had the tape. You know, he had a headache yesterday, I think because of the heat and all, and I had some tablets. So the sort of medical stuff I think you can't compromise on. I was using Vaseline on my lips. I made the mistake, because it wasn't due to be that sunny, I made the mistake of chucking the sun cream out my bag, and then I had to buy some. Water was a constant issue, you know, in this heat. We were at least 3 litres a day, so constantly having to stop and find water was, I wouldn't say it was a challenge, but you do have to sort of think about it. When you're in a town, you've got to load up even if you've got some. And all the things we've been trialling, you know, the down blanket, the sort of the meal options and stuff, all of that sort of paid dividends. You know, I haven't been cold at all. Potentially I think I took too many clothes. I got my long johns and stuff on today, but that's only because I had a shower and I thought I want to put something clean on. But I bought a long john set, you know, a base layer, but I haven't needed it. So I think it's unnecessary. That's part of the kilo of unnecessary stuff. But yeah, the down blanket, perfectly warm enough. The Thermarest X-Lite mat, it's fine. It's not the comfiest because it's little, but it's little, so swings and roundabouts. As far as my body goes, I wore my walking boots, the Scarpas, and Rob wore walking shoes. He has the same boots as me, or similar, and we both ummed and ahed about what would be best, and there is no definitive what is best for this sort of thing, because my feet at times, because these boots are heavy, my feet were dragging along, and I have no blisters because they're well-fitting boot and all that, but I've got that kind of impact pain in my feet from trudging along on rocky surfaces. Whereas Rob was in the lightweight walking shoes and he was pretty comfy, but he's got little blisters on his toes, and whenever we went anywhere wet, he got wet feet. You know, in the morning in the long grass, he got wet feet. So that can be a misery. So it's a trade-off as to what footwear was best. And as I said yesterday, massive thanks to Rob for being such a top bloke. He made the trip. It was such a good laugh. Every hill we walked up was would have been a struggle, but it was spent in funny conversation with my mate. So thanks again, Rob. All in all, this has been a fantastic trip. So I would recommend it to anyone. And I think I would recommend, if you're going to do this little stretch, I would say do it the way we did it. Go that way, get all the massive rocks and stuff out the way first, and then come downhill into sort of Weymouth area, because it's been lovely. This last bit, it's been hard and long and arduous, but I'd rather do this bit now, if you know what I mean, where there's not so many steep inclines. But yeah, that's it. I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate all the support on my channel. It's gratifying. So thank you very much. I'd appreciate thumbs ups, you know, subscribing to the channel, all the usual stuff. But I've got to go because my battery light's flashing and the clouds are coming. It's going to rain. So yeah, we're walking out to the road, finding a taxi and getting driven back to where I left my car, and we're going home. So thanks again, and see you next time. Bye bye.